Namaskar, Jai Jagannath. I'm Vishwakinkar Rai with you, Dixit Vidwan, here to inspire all your inspirations. So it's a curtain raiser for all of you. In my upcoming videos, I'll deal with better English communications and life skills. It will be a platform to reinvent ourselves. So let's take a deeper dive into the ideas behind this. So my videos will be useful for all of us. It will be useful for housewives, job holders, students, youngsters, and elders. And secondly, it will tell you how to better communicate with others. I have a brief outline for all these videos. I have divided my videos into 10 to 12 parts. First one is my country, my pride. It's really the thing which matters for all of us. So you should stop there and learn the secrets. I have categorically mentioned this point because I feel it's a mission with a message. My next topic is topic of the day. That is how you can experience the expression. That means better expressions. The topic of the day is very common topics. You are familiar with those topics, but I'll tell you to discover, like Columbus, the English there. The third aspect is amazing theories. Why? What kind of theories you expect? It is literary theories? No. It is management theories. It is any other theories which you can utilize in your communications. Right now, what happens? English has borrowed many things from many languages. So, what happens if you utilize those theories in your day-to-day expression? Then it will be much better and effective. Coming to the next point, that is idioms. Not difficult idioms, but day-to-day idioms where you can use for your better idiomatic expressions. Your better expressions can communicate with others in a better way. Next, my point of discussion is don't just say something. That means you have to invent innovative ways to speak something, to communicate certain things. There are different things. That means, suppose I am giving an example. The food is tasty. Tasty is always has become a redundancy and cliche. In place of tasty, you can say it is heavenly, it is delicious, it is mouth-watering, so many things. So these are the ways of expressions. So, moving to my next point, that is pro tips. I'll give you some pro tips, beautiful tips. That is musings that will help you for your better communication. I'm not going to give you such kind of communications that English is a very easy language or it is a language you can learn by 36 hours as taught by so many fly-by-night stops. This is not the correct one. But I'll tell you the fact. The fact is, English is not a rocket science. But to skyrocket English, you should know certain tips. My next point, and one of the most important point, is grammar, where I'll tell you some unique things in grammar, some unknown things in grammar. I'll not discuss the day-to-day things, whatever you must have learned it through a grammar book. It is a grammar with a difference. Next. Always remember, if you read with fun, then you will enjoy that learning. So, learning with fun is a very beautiful thing. So, I'll tell you some fun aspects in learning English so that it will not be at all a boring class. You'll enjoy it. Last but not the least, I'll tell you some provoking tales, stories, the people who are living with us and who are around us. And you will be surprised to know what is their contribution to the society. I am not a motivator. I'm not going to tell you that if you work hard, you will become such, you will become such, like that. Never. But I'll tell you the life of the people who are around us, who are very common, but they have done the uncommon things. And finally, I'll wrap up with the closing thoughts. That is my personal thought or whatever thought you will share with me, that all those things I'll share with you. With this brief outline, I would also like to emphasize on the paramount tips of communication. First of all, connection, not perfection. We have the myth of learning English. We think that we should be perfect whenever we are communicating, but that's not correct. The correct one is when you are communicating, the people in front of you, they should understand what you are communicating. If they're understanding your point, that is what is all about regarding communication. Furthermore, I would also like to suggest another important point, that is your personality. Add your personality, your own uniqueness whenever you are speaking. So you should receive all the suggestions, whatever you are getting, you should implement them. But at the end of the day, don't forget it is you, your uniqueness that will bring color and flavor to your speaking skill. So there is one beautiful quotation in Sanskrit, Swadharme Nidhanam Sreya Parodharma Bhayava. On the top of that, I would also like to suggest another important point, that one is this: revise, revise, and revise. There is no substitute to it. So you should revise, you should look it again, and you have to practice it. In this context, मैं एक बहुत अच्छा हिंदी शायरी बोलना चाहूंगा मिर्जा गालिब साहब की। उम्र भर गालिब यही भूल करता गया, धूल चेहरे पे थी और आईना साफ करता रहा. That means the mistake is within ourselves. If you want to be perfect, we should rectify ourselves. At the outset, I have told you that I'll tell a beautiful story that was in my outline. But today, I think in my introductory video, I should tell a story. It's a real life story and it's really inspiring and it will give you motivation. It is a story about a common man. His name was Rajkaran Barua. He's from Madhya Pradesh. He is working as a security guard. He worked for 25 years and he faced 23rd failures to get a post-graduation degree in mathematics. Surprisingly, it was not his first post-graduation degree. Earlier, he has got a post-graduation degree in archaeology. And for that, with a meager amount of salary, he spent around 2 lakhs. How could he manage? He worked as a security guard during the night and during day, he worked as a house help. It was nothing. It was the intoxication towards study and knowledge. It reminds me a beautiful quotation from Sanskrit. Sadhavan lavate jnanam tatparaha sanjatendriya. So in this world, the people like Rajkaran Barua are exceptional. We all are working. We are laboring hard. We all are preparing for something, for getting success, for a better career opportunities, for anything else. But that man, the man who is intoxicated for knowledge, study, that really excels. So, my big salute to him from my core of my heart. Finally, and most importantly, this venture is possible due to the blessings of Almighty and love and affection of my family members and dear ones. We'll be on with our show for the next episodes. Thank you for watching and joining me again soon. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.